Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Traveling Guy. My name is Thomas. I am a regional flight attendant for those who are new, and I'm here to start a 9-day trip. Yes, 9 days. I had to do this in order to be out for Christmas. I wasn't able to hold Christmas off this year whenever I bid for it. Why, I don't know. They gave me something totally different, but you know, we got to do what we got to do, right? Today, this trip is a 4-day trip, and then I have 24 hours off, and then I start a 5-day. But today is just 3 legs. I go to Bloomington, Illinois, sit for an hour and a half, come back, and then I go to Knoxville, Tennessee tonight, and I end up there about 10:30, 11 o'clock-ish. So it's kind of a late trip, but as we get towards go home day, the nights get shorter and shorter and shorter, and then I'm done a little bit earlier. But I'm finna get ready. I have a 1:55 report. It's 1:24. I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Knoxville. Hello everybody, so I made it here to Knoxville, a place where I've been so many times throughout my vlogs. Today started off kind of late because the inbound plane was late, so we took a delay, which really didn't do anything but cut into our sit time. And I lied. I thought I was supposed to come back from Bloomington to Atlanta. Actually, I went from Bloomington to Detroit, then Detroit to Knoxville. So my bad on that. It's going on a little bit after 11 o'clock. Tomorrow is going to be a longer day for me. I have to report at 12:24 at the airport. What I'm going to do is just take the food that I meal prep and brought, which I wouldn't even call it food. I was just craving some things, so I put it all in my bag. So I bought salad, a bag of Asian medley bird's eye view that I can put in the microwave, and 4 potatoes so I can make a, baked potato, put it in the microwave. And that's really it. And I have some candy, and that's it. That's all I brought with me. And yeah. But other than that, I'm gonna wind down and lay down and get ready for tomorrow. And I'll see you guys in the morning once I get up. Hello everybody, welcome back to day 2 of 4. I didn't get up for breakfast this morning. I slept right through it, slept all the way until 11 o'clock. It was much needed rest for me, so that's why I didn't really get up. My alarm went off, and I was like, I'm not really hungry, and I lay right back down. Today is going to be one of my longer days. I have 4 legs. I go from Knoxville to LaGuardia, LaGuardia to Grand Rapids back to LaGuardia, then to Syracuse. No sits in between, basically. So it's going to be one of those days today. Hopefully there's no weather delays or anything like that. I'm not for sure how the weather is up towards the north in the Midwest right now. I'll find all that out later. But other than that, that's all I have for you today. I'm finna get ready and go downstairs. Check the room one more time because, we don't want to leave anything. And I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Syracuse. Hello everybody, so I finally made it here to Syracuse after 7.5 hours of flying. Today was a 10-hour duty day, but I had 7.5 hours of actual flying time, which is 4 legs. None of the legs were eventful, with the exception of my leg coming from Grand Rapids to LaGuardia. One had Senator Bernie Sanders on the flight, so everybody was trying to take pictures with him. Then we had some kids get on. They went up to the flight deck, started talking to the flight deck, so we thought it would be nice to let them say the welcome PA announcement. They just said, welcome to flight such and such, whatever it was. We're going to New York City. And, everybody, of course, on the plane went along with it, and it was like, yay. And, so kids brings joy. And then as I'm doing trash, one of the girls, she stopped me. It's like, I just want you to know my best friend is African American. And I didn't really know how to respond to that. I just said, that's nice. But other than that, that's all that happened today. Bernie Sanders was actually shorter than I thought he was. And but that's all that happened today. I'm finna get ready and get some rest. I have a 11:30 van. Tomorrow's just 2 legs, and that's our shorter day, and that's day 3. We're almost there. Not even the halfway mark of this 9-day stretch. But I'll see you guys in the morning once I get up for day 3. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to day 3. And today's only 2 legs. I go from Syracuse to Detroit back to Portland, Maine. And guess what it's doing right now? It is snowing. So I have a balcony. What I usually do is I put a table in front of the balcony just in case somebody want to come in and That's rough. But here's the snow. Granted, it doesn't snow a lot in Georgia, so I do love snow whenever it does, when it does snow. So I like to play in snow. I've always played in snow since I was a kid. About last night, I didn't realize I was tired until after I took a shower and laid down, and I just basically fell asleep. And I didn't wake up until my wake-up call at 10:30. So I didn't realize I was that sleepy from yesterday's 7.5 hours of flying. But hopefully this doesn't change anything or delay anything, which I don't think it is. It's supposed to be snowing in Portland. I wish I had a longer layover, because the last time I had a long layover in Portland, that's when everything shut down last year, and I wanted to go downtown and do a little, sightseeing of Portland, Maine. But I do have a long one next month. Next month in January. I forgot to tell you, my schedules did come out. It turned out the way that I wanted it to turn out. But I think I would do that next month versus when I get there today around 6 o'clock-ish, 5 or 6 o'clock. It's just going to be dark. Then it's going to be like, do I really feel like doing it? But I'll talk to you guys a little bit later on. I still got to pack up the room. I have about 15 minutes to get downstairs, and I'll see you guys a little bit later on. Hello everybody, I've made it here to Portland, Maine. I was finna say Oregon. Don't ask me why I was finna say Oregon. And it is actually snowing pretty hard here. Let me show you the cars, which it didn't affect us at all today as far as any delays or anything. It's not really sticking to the asphalt, so we just had to de-ice because it was snowing in Syracuse. We did have the de-ice for a minute, but that's about it. I haven't been to Portland in almost over in a year. The last time I was in Portland was the day that everything in the United States shut down. Everybody was shut down, basically, and that was the last time that I was actually here in Portland. Today, from Syracuse to Detroit, we had 3 people with the same exact seats. So on my little iPhone that we have for work, I'm looking up the names. I said, sir, I don't see your names on this flight. So they showed me their ticket. One, his ticket was for a flight that was 2 hours later from Detroit to Syracuse. The other dude, his wasn't until 4 hours later from Syracuse to Detroit. And I'm thinking, like, how in the world did y'all scan on and y'all flight is not for this flight? They was like, well, she told us this was our flight. First of all, you knew what time you booked your flight, and you knew it wasn't for 12 o'clock. You knew it was for 2 o'clock, and you knew yours was 5 o'clock. They tried it, which I don't blame them for trying, but 3 people with the same exact seat. But other than that, that is all that happened. There was no seats for them to get on anyways. It was already a full flight, so it wasn't like they can scan them and put them on the flight because there were no seats. So they had to wait. Now you're at the airport sitting until the time of your flight. But other than that, nothing else happened today. Just the 2 legs. Tomorrow, have to get up at 3:40. We have a 4:40 van, but it's only 1 leg and then a deadhead, and we're done for this 4-day of this 9-day stretch. So I'll see you guys tomorrow morning once I get up. Good morning, everybody. It is day 4 of the 9-day stretch. It's early this morning, so the snowplow man outside. I'm hungry because last night I ate all my food that I brought. So I ordered something through DoorDash last night. The DoorDash brought me my food, but it was the wrong order. Go figure. Then they called me about an hour later saying that, hey, they were coming back to the hotel to get the wrong order to take it back to the right person. And then I ordered, I got a credit and everything, and then I ordered the same thing back from the same place. They couldn't find a dasher, and the store ended up closing before I could even get my food. The hotel restaurant was closed, so I didn't really eat anything besides some chips or something last night. But it is what it is. It's something that just happens. What can I do about it? But I have 1 leg today, Portland to JFK. I don't even think I have that long of a sit, maybe an hour. Then I deadhead from JFK back home. I'm done by 11 o'clock today. And I'm done for this particular part of this 9-day trip. As always, I'll see you guys once I get home to close up the video. If anything happens in between, I'll let you know. So I'll see you guys a little bit later on. Living out in
but you work in Manhattan. Said you came to be an actor, but maybe you'll start.
Hello everybody, so I've made it home, finished this 4-day of this 9-day stretch. I have exactly about 24 hours here at the house before I actually leave again tomorrow to go back to the airport to start a 5-day. So I'm about to go in here, wash all my clothes up, go to the grocery store so I can have something to eat on this 5-day. I can't bring too much because I'm going to Canada twice, so I have to kind of be strategic with that. And yeah, I'm just gonna try to sleep as much as possible that I can so I can get ready. I'm not tired. I wasn't wore out for this 4-day, but I know eventually it'll probably start to wear on me as it get closer to the end of the 9-day stretch. So as always, hug on the ones that you love. Tell the ones that you love them. I'm out.
On the next plane, I don't know when I'll be back again. Kiss me and smile.